Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Atletico Madrid want to sign Manchester United star Aaron Wan-Bissaka on loan. According to Ekrem Conor on Vigages via the United Stand on Twitter, Atletico Madrid have shown an interest in signing Manchester United star Aaron Wan-Bissaka on a loan move in the summer transfer window. He has disappointed since leaving Crystal Palace to move to Old Trafford back in 2019. Wan-Bissaka cost Man United £50 million in transfer fees, which seems to have gone down the drain in hindsight. However, they could now be handed an opportunity to cut costs and recoup as much as possible for a failed permanent move. Atletico are looking to sign the Englishman on an initial one-year loan deal with an option to make the temporary move permanent in the agreement. What's more, the Red Devils themselves are open to entertaining offers which could pave the way for a departure at the end of this season. The entire fiasco surrounding the 24-year-old moving to the Manchester club is a puzzling one indeed. It was well known how well the fullback was excellent defensively at Palace, but for some reason he was brought and utilized in an unfamiliar way with us. If the plan was to sign an attacking right back in the first place, questions could be raised about the club's transfer policy. However, we may have a chance to rectify our mistake with Athletic giving us a way to get our hands right of the Man United ace. There is no doubt that the Premier League ace is a solid defensive right back, but that is not enough in modern football. Attacking-minded fullbacks are the norm right now, and as a top club, we must bring in appropriate signings to facilitate our rebuild. It remains to be seen what Erik Ten Hag would think of this as well if this turns out to be true. Nemanja Matic opens up on Manchester United goodbye amid expiring contract. Nemanja Matic has said his farewell to Old Trafford after 5 years at the club. The Serbian has been a consistent performer since his surprise move from Chelsea, racking up 128 Premier League appearances in that time. Matic hasn't been part of a successful United side during his time, but he's respected by the fans for his approach to the game, and he was given a nice ovation from supporters after United's win over Brentford at Old Trafford last week. United face Crystal Palace away on the final day of the season, and so the Brentford game was the final home clash of the campaign. That meant it was time to say goodbye for Matic, who's out of contract at the end of the season and headed for a departure. The 33-year-old has rejected a one-year extension option in his deal, and he took the opportunity to say goodbye. I feel great, and it's really great to say goodbye to the club and the fans in such a wonderful way. There were 75,000 people in the stands, he told K1 Television via the Mirror. I wanted to leave a mark in that club after Nemanja Vidic, who was the first to do so, but everything that is beautiful has an end. I tried to brighten the face of all people in Serbia with my game, and I hope that someone from our region will continue this tradition. I don't like to talk about myself, it should be done by others, and nowadays, because of the internet and the new technologies, with one click you can find out everything about what I did and what I achieved. Incoming new manager Erik Ten Hag instructs first team players to return early for rigorous pre-season training. According to the Mirror, incoming new Manchester United permanent manager Erik Ten Hag has ordered the first team players to return to the club 2 weeks early to begin their preparations for pre-season training after being unimpressed with the fitness levels. The Dutchman will take over the Red Devils at the end of the current campaign, replacing Ralf Rangnick in the manager's hot seat. He's currently in charge of Ajax Amsterdam, on course to lead them to their third consecutive league title. The 52-year-old has implemented a pressing style in his team at Ajax, which he intends to impose in his new set of players at United. This will require them to be at peak fitness in order to keep up with all running and maintain their energy levels throughout the game. He will have quite the task on his hands in order to weave his magic on this Red Devils squad, who have failed to impress this term and were unable to win any silverware. They look set to finish 6th in the Premier League table, missing out on playing Champions League football next season. It's said that thus far, the incoming new boss has been unimpressed with the fitness levels of the squad he's inheriting from Rangnick in the summer. As a result, he has ordered the players to return from their summer break 2 weeks early to join him for pre-season training. The Dutchman is of the opinion that an extra 2 weeks of rigorous fitness work is needed to make sure the stars are able to keep up with the demands while playing his preferred style of football. This will see the players return to Carrington the week beginning June 20, when they were initially told only to report on July 4. Ten Hag is said to have planned individual Zoom chats with United's player this week to assess the squad and see what he can work with. Erik Ten Hag is keen to beat Chelsea to Stuttgart defender Borna Sosa. According to German outlet Kicker, Manchester United's incoming new permanent manager Erik Ten Hag wants to make Stuttgart defender Borna Sosa his first signing in the upcoming summer transfer window. Sosa moved to Stuttgart in 2018 from Dinamo Zagreb and has impressed at left back, using his dangerous left foot to put in inventing crosses for his attackers to get on the end of. Despite his fantastic displays on the pitch, he has been unable to help his side escape the threat of relegation this term. The Croatian is primarily a defender, but his attacking ability has found his compared to a Premier League legend. The 24-year-old has often been regarded as a new David Beckham, sporting long blonde hair and boasting of an amazing talent for crossing from the flanks. These kinds of qualities could definitely improve the current situation at Manchester United, who could have endured a poor campaign this time around. Aside from the comparison to Beckham, Sosa also has another connection to the English top flight. The 24-year-old has caught the attention of Chelsea, who were previously linked with a £25 million transfer move as potential backup for the injured Ben Chilwell. However, United are looking to cause trouble and pip the Blues to the Croatia international signature. Ten Hag wants to make Sosa his first signing at his new club and add the Stuttgart star to his proposed new look team at Old Trafford next season. Only time will tell if Sosa's signing could spell the end of either Shaw or Tell's Man United career, as Ten Hag looks to make major changes to the squad. Manchester United consider making a summer bid for RB Leipzig fullback Nordi Mukiele. According to Foot Mercato, Manchester United are looking into making a transfer approach for RB Leipzig star Nordi Mukiele at the end of the season, with an eye on reinforcing their defensive line. Mukiele has excelled for Leipzig this term, establishing himself as the club's first choice at right back. He has been a constant presence in the team, as the German club looked to punch above their weight in the Bundesliga and the UEFA Europa League. Having joined the side in 2018 from Montpellier, the 24-year-old will enter the final year of his current deal in the next season. With this campaign's Europa League semi-finalists set to lose the player for free next summer, perhaps they could be tempted with an offer to cash in on their defender. The Red Devils could very well take an active interest in Mukiele after enduring a season that has not seen a lot of clean sheets. Their defensive line has failed to hold its ground against stronger opposition, with only David De Gea able to hold his head up high in terms of performing well. However, United will face heavy competition from several European sides for the Frenchman's signature at the end of the season, as clubs such as Paris Saint-Germain, Atletico Madrid, and Bayern Munich are all interested in signing the defender. Although a fullback, the Leipzig star has been playing as a right wing back this campaign. The player has proven to be versatile in his position and could prove to be a useful addition for the Manchester side. The Frenchman's fine form and versatility could make him an upgrade on the English side's current options at right back. However, the final decision to pursue the player will be up to Erik Ten Hag. Man United in very advanced talks over Pau Torres' transfer. Manchester United are reportedly in very advanced negotiations over a transfer deal for Villarreal defender Pau Torres. Man United now look the clear favourites to land the Spain international, though Chelsea had also been considering him as an alternative to Sevilla centre-back Jules Koundé, according to Todo Vigaches. Torres has shown in La Liga and major competitions like the Champions League and the Europa League in recent times, and it's not surprising to see transfer rumours linking him with a big move this summer. United need an upgrade on Harry Maguire after this hugely disappointing season, and Torres looks like the right fit for incoming new manager Erik Ten Hag. Chelsea, meanwhile, have major defensive concerns as well due to Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen being out of contract this summer. Koundé makes sense as a top target for the Blues, but Torres could also have been a decent alternative in that position. It will be interesting to see how these players settle in England after doing so well in Spanish football. Darren Bent urges Manchester United to sign Brighton and Hove Albion star Yves Bissouma. Speaking to TalkSport, ex-Premier League striker Darren Bent has urged Manchester United to go after Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Yves Bissouma as an alternative to the expensive Declan Rice. West Ham United's Rice is another midfielder option that has been linked to a move to the Red Devils at the end of the season. The 23-year-old has excelled for the Hammers over the past few years and even become an important part of the England national team. Bent, who won the League Cup with Tottenham Hotspur, said, "Listen, they need a holding midfield player. They should have got one of them in a little while ago. I don't think they are going to stamp up the money for Rice. West Ham look like they are happy to hold on to him. So someone I'd like to see them sign. I think he's a really good player, Yves Bissouma." The Manchester side's last Premier League fixture was against Brighton, where Bissouma played a crucial role in the middle of the pitch to hand his opponents a heavy 4-0 defeat. The 25-year-old ran the show in midfield, showing the Red Devils what they were missing in their team. Not just against United, the Mali international has impressed for Brighton ever since his move to the south coast from Lille in 2018. He has settled into the English top flight quickly, where his physical attributes and range of passing have held up against some of the top sides. Bent said that the player could improve the Old Trafford outfit, as he was not just an average box-to-box midfielder, but can also roam about the pitch and make an impact. The former Spurs man also believed that Bissouma is gettable in the summer, so United should go out and snap him up. It remains to be seen if incoming new manager Erik Ten Hag has identified the Brighton star as someone that could fit into his new look team. However, Bissouma's name cannot be discredited as a potential transfer target, and the Dutchman could perhaps benefit from having someone like him in his squad. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.